Ever since his expose, he's lost all support on basically every platform. TikTok was where he started, and you might describe his style as laughing at the most basic memes he stole from Reddit. The format was extremely consistent. He'd put himself at the bottom and the meme at the top, then just read exactly what it said. But whilst reading the final word, he'd always force the fakest laugh, as if the sentence was just too funny to finish.
I once dated this girl who spoke so much about her ex that even I end up missing the dude. This is the only call I want. Healthy relationship. I must be blocked from it or something. I don't know what this dog is going through, but I can relate to the core.
The content was repetitive and completely devoid of effort, initially catching the attention of Nick is Not Green, who was the first to slam Bentellect in the video shown on screen.
You're reading something that somebody else wrote, and then you just laugh at it. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Within months, this was echoed by multiple YouTubers.
Bentellect, you suck, dude. I don't like the types of videos you're making. You know you're not enjoying it.
While even Billie Eilish roasted Bentellect for his
Not Billy.
Facts.
Bro.
However, it didn't seem like Bentellect was doing anything wrong, and by watching his videos, he seemed like a friendly guy.
If I can sit in front of a camera and give my opinion on the videos that I decide to react to and that y'all want me to react to, I mean, people make content off of dumb shit every day. Even though I contribute more to it, I really do. I just don't sit there staring at a screen and just watching the video with you guys and be like, okay, that's about it, guys. I hope you like the video. Peace. I give y'all commentary. I give y'all like an opinion. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. It is different. But at the same time, like I said, people make content about different things every single day. I can't knock him on basically making content that is easy to make and it's easy to fall for it and give them, views for it. I mean, the people are basically still watching his videos, and he has 11 million followers. So whoever his audience is likes his shit. So I mean, why are y'all so mad about it? Is what I'm getting. Somebody likes it.
It's so awesome to be able to make people laugh just by sharing the tweets and memes that I think are funny and bringing them to life in a way.
And he definitely felt genuine when talking about his fans.
One of my favorite things about social media is that I have people that I can communicate with, engage with. I kind of pride myself on being one of the creators who actually responds to DMs.
Ben believed he was being attacked because of the following reason.
You're just an easy target because you're almost obnoxiously happy. And that's how I am in general.
Although it'd be through another Nick is Not Green video that Bentellect's false kindness began to get exposed. Nick revealed that Ben had copyright struck the previous video he'd made on him.
Not just copyright claim, but copyright strike my video and get it taken down because I was making fun of him. He even wrote the whole entire email out.
With the email reading, this video should be removed and wanted to be looked into further. A large part of the video is content that I created, including videos from the video sharing app Cameo and screen recordings of my social media accounts. About half the content in this video is my work, which you could only describe as laughable.
Yeah, he basically complained that I was stealing his content and would link videos of him just stealing other people's content.
Nick then exposed that even Bentellect's tweets were stolen.
He doesn't just use other people's content to make his own, but he straight up steals it and reposts it on Twitter. When I say the other day, it can be any time between yesterday and my birth. That's a shameless one. Sheesh. Bentellect, come on, man.
As well as the concepts for his less frequent comedy skits, which were stolen in their entirety from other already popular TikToks. This video, in which you'd find that Ben had admitted to stealing content.
I actually just did a spoof on another guy who had that idea,
while debunking Ben's claim about crediting the original person.
Bentellect explains that he did base the sketch off of someone else's work, but he insisted that he tagged that person. But after doing a bit of digging, it turns out that was a lie. So as you can tell by the description, no one is tagged.
Bentellect was rapidly losing favor, resulting in quite possibly TikTok's strangest meme ever. People began stitching Bentellect's videos with weird, scary images and a generated creepy voice.
things that don't exist anymore.
The only things like your soul from your body.
with one of its contributors, John Castelline, using it to show more of Bentellect's hidden anger. John simply joked that Ben was probably scared of the memes.
This dude goes to bed with the slightest thought in the back of his head that someone is actually gonna take things a little seriously. I'm on my way to your house.
Which led Bentellect to reply,
You kind of look like Woody from Toy Story. And lastly, dude just sits in his room telling stories in his bed.
and while it didn't seem like Ben was all that angry, John then revealed this.
If this guy was actually mad, did he at least reach out to me and say something to me? So I go on Instagram and find out that he called me about 17 times.
Ben
Oh.
obvious that he was completely different off camera, with the best example discovered by fans of the H3 podcast. Ethan and Ayla had previously roasted Bentellect.
Yeah, I mean, it's super unfunny. He laughs at everything and he goes fat.
Wow, that's painful.
Leading Ben to take a shot at Ayla in a video titled
Top 5 people who hate me. Number 1, Gila Klein. She looks like she hasn't smiled in years, so I'm not surprised.
H3 fans began to question why be mean to Ayla? Why insult her appearance? It felt so unnecessary and weird, with the top comment predicting he might have a hidden disdain for women.
Y'all already know I don't like bullying, right? I don't like bullying. I don't like it at all. It pisses me off, actually. That's one thing that will get me ticked off easily. This is kind of pissing me off in a way, and it's triggering because this dude, even though how he handled certain situations, especially like hate and people making fun of him for no reason because he's minding his business and making the content that people are actually watching, okay? People are actually watching, people are actually following him. No matter if you don't like the content or you think it's stupid or you think that all he's doing is just like laughing and like not contributing anything to it. So the what? If he wants to do that with memes and people are actually following him and like the content that he's putting out, no matter what the you think, it's his business. Why are you so pressed about it? You get what I'm saying? Why are you so pressed? That's the question. Why are you so mad? Is it because that he can do little of nothing and still get engagement that possibly you want or that you got with, you know, doing way more than he does? I get it. It can be frustrating, but at the same time, don't be a you get what I'm saying? Like that really pisses me off. Maybe I'm about to say maybe I'll like kind of like take back what I said, but no, it still stands because he really literally was just minding his business and making his content. And people on like YouTube and everything started to make content on him about the content that he decides to make and that his followers like, and started just making fun of him about it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, what was the reason for that? Content? Okay. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, and then people talk on him and have his name in their mouth. He minding this business, probably know who the fuck you are. Let me excuse my French. I'm gonna have to bleep out a lot of stuff. He minding his business, don't know who you are. You get what I'm saying? And you make content on him, talking about, oh, he's not even funny. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then you expect him not to respond back. I'm confused. I really am. Because people get to talk shit about him, and then when he responds in probably a way that he could, respond differently, but you can't get mad at him on how he responds to a situation when people are picking with him. That what pisses me off. That really ticks me off. Leave people the alone, bro. Like, he wasn't messing with nobody at that time. He was just making his content. He wasn't messing with anybody. You thinking he's stealing memes? Memes? Like, seriously? Everybody still memes. Everybody reposts memes, bro. That is nothing. Now, when it comes to the content, I see it all the time on social media where I see multiple content about the same stuff from a different person. I see it a lot on TikTok when it comes to different accounts. I see a lot on Instagram on different accounts. They probably do it differently, but it's basically the same thing that I just saw probably like 20 minutes ago from like another creator. He's not the only one to do that. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating if that's your idea and you put it online and somebody steals it. I get it. I totally get it. I completely understand. But he's not the only one that's doing that. I don't know. I just, this kind of rubbing me the wrong way. Just saying. But let's continue.
Bentellect had eerily stated,
We all have secrets, right? Like, straight up. That's just the way it is.
without realizing his were about to get exposed. Ben and a model named Jordan Max had arranged to make a podcast in which they tasted pickles. However, just 3 hours before we were supposed to record, Bentellect texted Jordan requesting to film an extra bit of content. Do you want to make a video for OnlyFans? When? She responded. Today. No. You need a TTS test from within the last 14 days and an OnlyFans creator account. Bentellect then clarified, I mean a video for your page. Doing what? I don't know, what performs the best on your page? I was just thinking you're helping me with doing a video for my YouTube, so maybe I could help with your OnlyFans. I'm good, thanks. Thanks though. No worries. Hey, gonna do the pickle video with someone else. Thanks though. To be honest, I thought it would just be fun to film and see where things go, but I got it. Ben was basically saying his goal was simply to get freaky, although in the beginning no one seemed to care. The tweet confirming it was Ben had just a couple hundred likes, until a full 10 days later, when Ben shot himself in the foot by sending another message. You need to take this tweet down or I will sue you. Jordan didn't delete her tweet, and within hours had instead written a new one. So it turns out that I'm not the only one Bentellect has tried this with. Another woman who wishes to stay anonymous DM'd me with screenshots from conversations that she had with him as well. And spend some time with me, because on a side note, I do think I could probably make her some money on OnlyFans. Come over, I'll give you $1,000. I just really want you. I'm good right now. Don't try to bribe me with money, that's weird. No, that is weird, but I want to see you. Ben then followed this up with some messages via text, and when eventually rejected, he was totally disrespectful. One day later, Jordan tweeted again, we got another DM from another anonymous woman, which read, OMG, I've dealt with Bentellect too. Actually, he's bothered a lot of women. I don't have any screenshots from our 3-day hangout, but he told me he loved me and asked me to move in right away.
Oh my God.
Was too much, and he flipped out on me. It was days after I was cheated on, and he was like, I don't want to talk about your feelings. I want to talk about us. He also drank 2 1.75 liquor bottles of mine in a day. He's an alcoholic and needs to seek help immediately. Ironically, Ben had claimed in the past there wasn't much his audience didn't know about him.
I usually put a lot out there on social media, so I don't think there's a whole lot people don't know.
Which might explain why he initially denied the allegations. I've recently been accused of some heinous actions and would like the opportunity to share my disgust at these accusations. I'm a firm believer in the rights and equality of all humans, including women. I grew up in a home with 3 sisters and no brothers, so I learned very early of the importance, power, love, and abilities women have. They deserve to be cherished and uplifted and treated with respect, and that's how I live my life. The evidence, however, only kept on coming from more and more people.
Ciao.
People's time, you stupid blank. If I recall, I told you I didn't want anything to do with you. Just shut up and go to bed. Sounds like you need some anger management help. Be careful who you say that to, Maria, because there are people who really need help with that. Super disrespectful to say that to somebody, and also a very basic thing to say. There's a reason you've been single for this many years, and it's because no one wants you, and no one gives a crap about you, because you aren't anything. You're not fun, you're boring as, so shut up and get out of here. Basic ass boring loser. Bentellect's Q&A history had suddenly aged like milk.
Petty things drive me crazy. I'm a very upfront person. I don't like petty. I don't like grudges. I don't like things like that. I just don't do those things, so when they come my way, it's kind of like does not compute. Like, I don't really know how to deal with it.
Although this one was even worse.
If a guy is too nice to a girl, that she's gonna probably friend zone him. My thing is it's 60-40. 60% of the time nice guy, 40% of the time you gotta be who you are. You can't be just like, giving it all, being a total simp and all that stuff.
After 3 more women came forward, Ben gave in and apologized.
There's a lot being said about me on the internet right now, and I just wanted to clear the air. I want to say to any girl who I've been rude to, whether through text or in person, that I'm sorry. I understand that me being sorry does not excuse that kind of behavior. I will continue to work on myself and do better.
With comments disabled and a caption reading onward, it seemed Ben was trying to return to normal, although judging by comments such as finally a legitimate reason to hate him, the internet wasn't ready to let this happen.
That's some hating ass shit, bruh. Talking about thank God. Now I have a reason to hate him. So you were just looking for a reason to hate this guy. Oh my God. How he was talking to these women was out of line. How he was like, it was some real creep shit. It really was. It really was. His problem was addressing these people instead of letting it go. Don't even address them. I know that we're human and certain things and how we respond to things are totally different. Like how he responded to a lot of things could have been differently. How he responded was not the way to go at all. Calling people 9 to 10 times, absolutely not. That is kind of like harassment behavior, you know, when you call people that many times and won't leave them alone. That is like harassment behavior. When he didn't want to do the pickup video with the first girl because she didn't want to do a OnlyFans with him. That was petty. To say the least. And all the other things that's been coming out as far as the text messages he's been having with, it looks like OnlyFans creators and other females. It's probably not OnlyFans creators because we can't say that all of them were OnlyFans creators. They probably was. I don't know. I have not looked into all of these text messages and see what they were talking about. This is actually my first time actually hearing about him. So how he can respond to things, and that's why I always say how you respond to things and how you go forward with things matters. He could have not responded, or he could have just taken a totally different route than he did. He probably do have anger management problems. You never know. I don't know this guy from a can of paint, so I can't diagnose him with anything. But he probably do have anger management problems. That what I said still stands. I don't take that back at all because I said what I said. And that goes for anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Bullying to me is never okay. Ever. So yeah. But yeah, on his part, he was definitely wrong. He was definitely out of pocket. And we're gonna see how this ends.
YouTubers covered the drama in Bentellect's classic style.
I knew Bentellect was trash the first time his videos appeared on my FYP and I blocked him, so this is no surprise.
While his notable quotes were changed to subtly include "You're killing me, gorgeous." Penguin Zero's video gained over 10 million views, while Nick is Not Green was also given the last laugh. Bentellect put his Twitter on private as his TikTok growth completely vanished. His YouTube statistics followed a similar pattern, and as of more recently, so did every other method he used to make money. Bentellect's merch site has now been totally wiped, and his YouTube isn't exactly popping, making you wonder why he's even still uploading. Well, Ben has recently resorted to just blatantly reposting his old most popular TikToks, and with a short from a couple of days ago reading, "This channel is now for random content," it seems as though Bentellect has basically lost everything.
What I said still stands at the beginning. But he was definitely wrong on how he handled a lot of situations. And he had a lot of people that was waiting to have a reason to hate him. I mean, we saw the comment. You had a lot of people that wanted a reason to hate him and wanted to see his downfall. And sadly, he gave them the ammunition to, do so. And yeah, y'all, that's about it. I hope everybody have an amazing weekend. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and also check out my latest video that I posted on this channel too. Make sure you guys, check that out and support that video as well. And also, guys, make sure you support my other channels as well. My gaming channel and my couple channel, which is going to be in the description and in the comments down below as well, okay? I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. And remember, don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. Peace.
Kinetics with the fucking plug.